Flooding is starting to become a major concern for Florida's Gulf Coast communities as Hurricane Helene inches closer to the state. This is new video out of Lee County of floodwaters crossing the road, and drivers are still traveling through it. And take a look at this live feed at Tampa Bay's now closed Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Police are stationed at the end of the bridge to stop traffic from crossing over. We've been watching cars get thrashed by the waves from Hurricane Helene. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you the latest update on a now Category 4 Hurricane Helene. I'm Jack Meyer. The National Weather Service just released its 8 o'clock update on the storm. Let's get right over to UF forecaster Matthew Clark in the weather studio. Matthew, a nighttime landfall of Hurricane Helene is a dangerous scenario for many Florida residents. We appreciate the update, Matthew. Now, earlier this evening, Governor Ron DeSantis updated Floridians on the latest details about Helene. He emphasized the dangerous conditions throughout the state, even happening outside the forecast cone. The governor says just because the storm has passed, it still is not a good idea to begin recovery efforts.
The storm is going to hit Florida's Big Bend region sometime this evening, likely around 11 o'clock. It's going to be dark. Don't go out as soon as that storm passes if it's still dark and try to do work around your house or worry about things. Let it get light. There's going to be hazards there. It's just not something you want to be navigating in the dark.
The UF weather team says conditions are expected to become safer tomorrow morning, but there is still a chance of wind gusts being at 39 miles per hour. So be cautious and check before you leave your sheltered area. President Joe Biden has spoken out about the urgency of Hurricane Helene as well.
Everyone needs to take it seriously. Extremely seriously. The potential storm surge is well beyond the immediate path of the hurricane. Could be significant and deadly. You know, for you and your family's sake, I urge everyone in and near the path of the hurricane to listen to local officials and follow evacuation orders.
Another popular Hurricane Helene scam that will pop up comes from people who claim they can help you after the storm. Scammers are reaching out to Florida homeowners who sustained damage from the storm to convince them to sign over their rights to rebuild. WUFG spoke to State Fire Marshal Jimmy Petronis to learn more on how this hoax works.
They will want you to sign over the rights to your insurance claim or make them the beneficiary of whatever dollars you might get from your insurance carrier. So we just have been stressing over and over, do not sign anything.
State officials are reminding residents to not give out any form of personal information to anyone who comes to your door offering to help with home damage. Marion County representatives are giving residents dealing with property damage from the storm steps to submit official damage reports. Take photos of any damages as soon as it is safe. Navigate to the Marion County Property Appraiser Damage Report website page where you can document these damages and upload the photos. Alternatively, call or email the office with your report or make your report on the Marion County PA smartphone app. We're here to keep you updated, including our Spanish viewers. We now go to Rose Schnabel with your top headlines in Spanish. The Marion County Division of Emergency Management's Citizen Information Line is ready to receive calls. If you have questions, call the line to stay informed. You can also sign up for Alert Marion today to get real-time updates. With Hurricane Helene bearing down on the Florida coast, many people are heeding the warnings to evacuate and staying put in temporary shelters as they hope to ride out the storm.
You know what? I've never been in a storm as a Category 3 or 4. And what I'm doing right now is using wisdom. Wisdom tells me to get out of the home. I live in a great home, but the home may not be enough to forego and to take on this storm.
Tallahassee residents will soon feel the harsher impact of Hurricane Helene as landfall is approaching. We'll be back here at 10 tracking the latest on Hurricane Helene. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming.